The screen door creaked as she stepped on the porch, her suitcase heavy, her heart unsure. The dawn was breaking, the world still asleep. She left with the sunrise, her secrets to keep. I watched from the mirror, tears in my eyes, a lifetime of whispers, a tangle of lies. The road stretched before me, a path I must take, with a sunrise behind me, my soul to remake. She left with the sunrise, the colors aglow, chasing a freedom she might never know. The heartache and healing, the cost and the price, it all lay before her under those skies. I sat on the steps as the morning turned bright, her shadow still lingered, lost in the light. A prayer on my lips, a hope in my chest, that she'd find her way, that she'd find her rest. Every mile was a question, every tear a plea. Was I running to freedom, or running from me? The wind sang a hymn as it carried my cry. She left with the sunrise, and so did I. She left with the sunrise, the colors aglow, chasing a freedom she might never know. The heartache and healing, the cost and the price, it all lay before her under those skies. Said goodbye by the willow tree.
Her voice is soft as the summer breeze. He tipped his hat, his heart weighed down, leaving behind their little town.
She prayed each night by the kerosene light, hoping he'd find his way through the fight.
The long road stretched, a lonesome call. He chased his dreams, but missed it all. Lonesome but free, that's what he swore. A restless heart, always wanting more. But in her eyes, he'd always see the love that kept him lonesome but free.
He wrote letters from a dusty train,
Words of regret, but the ink grew pale.
the open sky,
It couldn't compare to himself in the life he needs.
But in his dreams,
her voice would sing a haunting hymn of the love she'd bring. Lonesome but free, that's what he swore. A restless heart, always wanting more. But in her eyes, he'd always see the love that kept him lonesome but free. She stayed put in that same old town, with the willow tree and the chapel sound.
he found his way.
With a heart grown tired, and stood where their love first inspired.
He pulled his hat low, the brim hid his eyes. Her voice like an angel, soft as the skies. In a small town bar where dreams tend to fade, they found each other on that worn out stage. He sang of the highways, the miles he had roamed. She sang of a family, a house made of stone. The crowd fell silent, the world slipped away. Two voices together like night meets the day. One more song in Nashville, where the heartstrings hum underneath the neon, where the dreamers come, singing tales of longing, of love and regret. One more song in Nashville we can't forget. He spoke of the struggle, the fight to belong. She told of the heartbreaks that shaped her songs. The music held power, it healed and it soared. Two broken souls mending with every chord. The long road behind them, the miles left to go. Each note a confession, each lyric aglow. They sang for the lost ones, the ones who moved on, for every small town dreamer chasing the dawn. One more song in Nashville, where the heartstrings hum underneath the neon, where the dreamers come, singing tales of longing, of love and regret. One more song in Nashville we can't forget.
Beneath the stars, on a dusty trail, I whispered dreams to the midnight gale. A cowboy's heart bound to the sky, with a lonesome tune I'd never say goodbye.
I watched you ride through the amber melody of hope I still hold dear.
Cowboy dreams, they never die. They live in the earth, in the endless sky. Through the wind and the rain, through the ache and the fire. Cowboy dreams never tire.
They never expire.
My saddle's worn, my boots are frayed,
But the call of the plains will never fade.
a simple life, but the spirit's grand. With every hoofbeat I understand.
I see you now in the morning haze,
A soul untamed in a world ablaze.
your faith is strong, your will won't break. A cowboy's heart for love's own sake.
Through every sunset, every mile, through tears and laughter, every trial, the bond we share, it's heaven's tide.
For cowboy dreams never die.
He says, I see the gravel road winding through the pines, the rusted gate, the weathered fence, the home I left behind. And there's that porch where Mama stood, waving every night, with the promise in her eyes and her porch light burning bright.
She says, I hear the creak of the old front steps, where I'd sit and dream of running far to see the world beyond the fields of green. But every time I'd cross that line, I'd feel that gentle pull of Mama's light, her love so bright, it always made me whole.
Mama's porch light always shining through the darkest skies, a beacon calling me back home, where love never dies. No matter how far I've wandered, it's there to guide my flight. I'll always find my way back home to Mama's porch light. He says, I remember barefoot summers, chasing fireflies, the smell of biscuits in the air, the lullabies at night. Her hands were worn, her heart was strong, she'd hold us through the pain. And every time I think of home, I see her light again.
She says, we both grown older now, but some things never fade, like the love she poured into this house and the memories she made.
No matter where
Mama's porch light always shining through the darkest skies, a beacon calling me back home, where love never dies. No matter how far I've wandered, it's there to guide my flight. I'll always find my way back home to Mama's porch light.
Under the glow of the neon light, your hand in mine feels just right. The jukebox hums a sweet low tune, hearts collide beneath the moon. Whiskey kisses on a Friday night, holding you close in the soft dim light, spinning slow, where dreams ignite. Whiskey kisses, everything feels right. Small town bar, a two-step sway, laughing as the night slips away. Your eyes are stars, a bittersweet glow. In this moment, we both just know. Whiskey kisses on a Friday night, holding you close in the soft dim light, spinning slow, where dreams ignite. Whiskey kisses, everything feels right. Beyond these walls, as the whiskey whispers and love calls. Under these stars, our hearts align. Forever starts in this moment of time. Whiskey kisses on a Friday night, holding you close in the soft dim light, spinning slow, where dreams ignite. Whiskey kisses, everything feels right. There's dust on my boots, been walking so long through fields of memories where I belong. The sunset's golden on the life we knew. Every step I take still leads me back to you.
Your voice like a prayer, it carries me still
built a life together, come what may.
Now the years have flown, but the bond remains in the echoes of a love that time can't restrain.
So I'll tread this path, though the miles are long, with the strength of your faith to keep me strong. Every heartbeat whispers the truth. There's still a spark, though there's dust on my boots. Dust on my boots, but a fire in my soul. The road is long, but it keeps making me whole. Through the trials and tears, love sees us through. There's dust on my boots, but I'm walking to you. Under the neon glow, the night feels so right. Two hearts in a bar where the stars shine bright. You take my hand and the world fades away. And this small town dream will dance till the day. Whiskey lit stars lighting up the sky. Your touch on my heart, I can't say goodbye. Slow dances, soft whispers, the world disappears under whiskey lit stars. Love feels so near. The jukebox hums a tune sweet and low. Your eyes hold a secret only I'll ever know. The bar may be small, but this love feels so wide. With every step closer, you're here by my side. Whiskey lit stars lighting up the sky. Your touch on my heart, I can't say goodbye. Slow dances, soft whispers, the world disappears under whiskey lit stars. Love feels so near. Oh, the night so tender as we sway so slow. With every turn, I never wanna let you go. Hearts beat as one in this moonlit embrace. Forever we'll find our own little space. Whiskey lit stars lighting up the sky. Your touch on my heart, I can't say goodbye.
He said, I've been chasing sunsets, running from my past, but every road I travel seems to circle back at last to the fields where I was raised, where the tall pines hum and moan. I'm just a weary pilgrim on this highway to home.
She said, I left that church pew when I was just a child, traded hymns for city lights and a heart a little wild. But every song I sing now feels like a prayer I've known, guiding me back gently on this highway to home.
Oh, the gravel and the glory, the lessons and the pain, the stars above remind us love's the only thing that stays. When the miles have all been counted and we're no longer alone, we'll find each other waiting on the highway to home. He said, I've seen the mountains, I've walked the desert sand, but I keep on reaching for that unseen promised land. There's a voice that keeps on calling through the night's quiet tone, pulling me much closer on this highway to home. They sang, though the path is winding and the night feels long, we've carried each other through the verses of this song. Faith is in the footsteps, grace in every stone. We'll walk this road together on the highway to home. Oh, the gravel and the glory, the lessons and the pain, the stars above remind us love's the only thing that stays. When the miles have all been counted and we're no longer alone, we'll find each other waiting on the highway to home. Said goodbye by the old oak tree, a letter in hand said wait for me. Dusty road stretched out ahead, while dreams of us lingered instead.
She stayed behind in that one-stop town, wrote her heart on paper, sent it down. Every line held hope and prayer for love to find its way back there.
Letters from the county line, crossing miles, crossing time. Every word a piece of home, a love that won't be left alone. He read her words beneath the stars, out the road with a beat-up guitar. Her voice in ink kept him strong, a melody to carry along. She'd wait by the mailbox, rain or shine, holding on to faith one letter at a time. The church bells rang, the seasons turned, but her heart for him still brightly burned. Through the storm, the county line, crossing miles, crossing time. Every word a piece of home, a love that won't be left alone. He read her words beneath the stars, down the road storms and the winding bends, they held on tight till the story ends. A bond so deep, a tie divine, found in letters from the county line. He said goodbye by the old oak tree.
Just a boy with dreams in his eyes. That old red Chevy, his ticket to the skies. She hopped in one summer with laughter so bright, two hearts on fire in the glow of twilight. That old red Chevy carried our souls down gravel roads where the wild wind rolls. A prayer in the engine, a hymn in the wheels, a story of love that time can't steal.
Rust on the fenders, but the spirit stayed true. That truck was a chapel where promises grew. We carved our names in the dashboard with care, forever and always, right then and there.
That old red Chevy carried our souls down gravel roads where the wild wind rolls. A prayer in the engine, a hymn in the wheels, a story of love that time can't steal. Years turn to whispers and whispers to gray, but that Chevy still waits in the barn by the hay. It's more than a truck, it's the life that we've known, a testament carved in rust and in chrome. Now our kids climb in with stars in their eyes, chasing their dreams beneath wide open skies.
They laugh like we did, they love like we do. That old red Chevy has got a heart that's true.
Said this town's too small to hold my dreams. I've gotta chase the light where it gleams. She held his hand, a whisper soft and low. The river knows your name wherever you go. Where the river bends, it whispers clear, calling your name like it always did here. Though you're far, its voice stays the same. You'll find your way where the river knows your name.
She stayed behind, the world to us.
It whispers clear, calling your name like it always did here. Though you're far, its voice stays the same. You'll find your way where the river knows your name. Time moves slow in a town that don't change, but the river flows, carving hope through the plains. And on that bank where love remains, the river whispers softly, come home again.
Now he's older, his hair turned gray, driving back to her through the break of day. By the water's edge, she stands in the glow. The river knows their names like it always knows.
He was born in a small town storm. In dust and rain, a boy was formed. She grew up where the church bells rang, two hearts waiting for the same old thing.
The rodeo lights called him away. She stayed back to kneel and pray. He chased dreams down that long, hard road, while her faith kept the fire stoked. Born in a small town storm, hand in hand, through the winds and the shifting sands, faith and love, they carry the flame, two hearts whispering the same sweet name.
He came back tired and worn, a cowboy's boots, a soul still torn. She met him there by the old oak tree,
with a smile that whispered, you're still free.
time moves slow in a town that's small, but love writes big on the weathered walls.
Through the storms and the skies of gray, they found the light to guide their way. Born in a small town storm, hand in hand, through the winds and the shifting sands, faith and love, they carry the flame. Two hearts whisper in the same sweet name.
He was a ranch hand, worn boots on his feet. She was a preacher's daughter, her smile bittersweet.
Out on the prairie, where the long road winds, two hearts collided under God's design.
Beer and benedictions, prayers and goodbyes, underneath the open, star-scattered skies. Life's a winding trail through laughter and pain, with a horse to ride and a dream to sustain. taught her to saddle. She taught him to pray. The rhythm of their lives, like a hymn every day.
In a small town churchyard, where the wildflowers bloom,
they found redemption in the light of the moon. Beer and benedictions, prayers and goodbyes, underneath the open, star-scattered skies. Life's a winding trail through laughter and pain, with a horse to ride and a dream to sustain. Through storms and droughts, through trials and tears, they leaned on each other through the fleeting years. Their faith was a fire, their love was a song, a ranch and a promise where they both belong. Now their children ride where the prairie grass sways, in the echoes of the past, their legacy stays.
a life built on whispers of hard work and grace.
A long road remembered in this sacred place. The sun dips low, paints the sky with gold. We ride the prairie where stories are told. Fireflies dance round the old ranch gate, whispering dreams of a world we create.
Fender strings hum as the stars align. Your voice joins mine, a melody divine. The horses graze under a moonlit glow, our small town hearts in the night's soft flow. Oh, fireflies and Fender strings carry the weight of the love we bring on this long road where the shadows fall. You and me, we've got it all. The barn still creaks with the wind's sweet tune. The prairie sings beneath the silver moon. We've weathered storms and we've seen hard days, but the music heals in its gentle ways.
The spirit of this land, it speaks so true. In every sunset, in the morning dew, we're tethered here like roots to the earth, bound by love and the land's deep worth. Oh, fireflies and Fender strings carry the weight of the love we bring on this long road where the shadows fall. said, remember that sunrise on the prairie wide, the way the dew sparkled like diamonds by our side.
We'd saddle up at dawn, no time to waste. Every trail we rode, no moment misplaced.
She smiled and replied, that old ranch house light, it flickered so warm on those cold winter nights.
The creak of the barn door, the smell of fresh hay. Oh, how I wish we could go back to that day.
Hats off to yesterday, to the lives we built and knew. The long road behind us, the skies that stayed so blue. Every hoofbeat echo, every sunset's glow. Hats off to yesterday, where our hearts still go. He said, remember that horse, wild as the wind.
Took all my strength just to bring her back in, but you tamed her spirit with a touch so kind. You always saw what others couldn't find.
She laughed and said, and that old cottonwood tree, where we carved our names for eternity,
it stood like a witness to our young foolish dreams. Oh, those small town nights and moonlit streams.
Time's a restless river, and it carried us away, but the soul of the prairie, it taught us to stay. In the quiet of the evening, we hear its call, a whisper of the past that still holds it all. Stood by the fence in a cotton dress, golden hair tangled, a prairie caress. The sun sinking low, paint in the skies. A small town girl with dreams in her eyes.
Oh, girl in the cotton dress, don't let go of the long road ahead and the seeds you sow. The ranch, the horse, the stars that confess you're the heart of this town. Girl in the cotton dress. He rode up slow, dust trailing behind. A cowboy with stories and a heart to find. Her laughter rang out like a hymn so sweet. Two souls on a prairie where love and fate meet. confess, you're the heart of this town. Girl in the cotton dress, the wind whispers prayers through the open plain, where dreams take root in the soil and the rain. A small town story, but a love so wide, two hearts bound together on the sinless ride.
Years have gone by, the ranch still stands, with their love etched deep in this hallowed land.
Through trials and storms, they've stood the test. Forever she'll be his girl, girl in the cotton dress.
Found a note on the ocean's rim, words faded thin by the tide's whim. Your voice wrapped up in every line, even the silence felt divine. The evening sang of a love untold, ink-stained secrets in whispers of old, each page swaying like leaves unpinned. Love carried through letters in the wind, letters in the wind, from you to me. Unwritten dreams on a restless sea, your heart's every beat in the songs they sing. Our love takes flight on letters in the wind. A lonely tree held your final vow, the branches trembled, they're shaking now. The stars were dancing in tune with the air. I reached for you, but you weren't there. The shadows fell and kissed my face. I chased your words through time and space, every violet trace of skin. I keep chasing these letters in the wind, letters in the wind, from you to me. Unwritten dreams on a restless sea, your heart's every beat in the songs they sing. Our love takes flight on letters in the wind. He was born on a dusty road where the tumbleweeds collide. She grew up in a small town dream where the church bells chime. The years rolled on like freight trains bound for parts unknown, Two souls searching for a place to call their own.
Under the stars over Texas nights, they found their hearts in the silver light. A long road led them to where they stand, two weary hearts, now hand in hand.
Porch swing, soft as summer rain. He'd hum along with a voice that carried both joy and pain. The laughter of the children rang, though time had left its trace. Their love shone bright like heaven's grace. Under the stars over Texas nights, they found their hearts in the silver light. A long road led them to where they stand, two weary hearts, now hand in hand. And though the years took their toll and shadows stretched so wide,
They held on to the memories that kept their dreams alive.
the miles may have been heavy, the burden's hard to bear,
But the stars above reminded them of the love they shared.
under the stars over Texas nights, they found their